Kafka tells you exactly what happens on the first line. Gregor Samsa wakes up as a giant insect. No mystery, no build-up, just that. And somehow, that makes it worse. Franz Kafka wrote this in November 1912, in about 3 weeks, while working a full-time job at an insurance company. He hated the job. That detail matters more than it sounds. Gregor is the sole breadwinner for his entire family. His father, his mother, his sister, they all depend on his salary. The morning he can't get to work is the morning everything falls apart. Here's the thing the story is really about. It's not the transformation that's disturbing. It's the speed at which his family adjusts. They move past horror into inconvenience in roughly a week. Kafka is asking a cold question. What are you to the people around you once you stop being useful? And he's not being cynical for effect. He seems genuinely curious about the answer. There's also something going on with Gregor himself. He spends a lot of energy worrying about work schedules and train timetables. Even as a bug, his first thought is that he's late for the office. That's not an accident. Kafka saw identity and occupation as almost the same thing for people in modern industrial life. Take away the job and there's a question about what's left. The sister is the most interesting character in the book, honestly. She starts as the compassionate one, the only family member who tries. Watch what she becomes by the end. A lot of people read the Metamorphosis as bleak. And it is. But there's also something almost tender in how Kafka describes Gregor's small pleasures. The furniture, a particular view from the window. The book is 60 pages. You can read it in an afternoon. Kafka reportedly cried when he read it aloud to friends. Whether that was grief or relief, nobody really knows. It's been over 100 years and people keep coming back to it, not because it's comfortable, but because it names something real about how conditional love can be under enough pressure. The question it leaves you with isn't about Gregor. It's about the people in your own life, and whether you'd pass the test his family fails.